welcome to the Art Lab in a Box. Today we are going to be doing our 3 favorite activities at the Art Lab for this box. It's going to be the Art Lab Trio, which is tie-dye, slime, and pour painting. So today we are going to be doing this station. We are going to be doing tie-dye. In particular, oh, I'm losing my sign. The spiral design, we're going to learn how to do this. We're going to do 2 colors and it's going to be amazing. Today we are going to be making a spiral t-shirt, a spiral design tie-dye t-shirt, and we are going to be using purple and black. So you can go ahead and get out your 2 cups. There's 3 little bags here. 1 is purple, 1 is black, and then we have this container of white powder. This is called soda ash. So this is, you're gonna need to soak your shirt in a bowl of warm water with this in it before you start. So you're gonna need a big bowl as well, just like a big salad bowl. Or you can do it in the sink if you have a plug in your sink, it doesn't matter. And then you are going to need your 3 elastics here, 2 droppers. I have some aftercare instructions here and I'll also tell you about it. And of course, the last thing you need is a t-shirt. So hopefully this fits you. If it doesn't, then it's a great gift for someone, or if it's big, you can wear it as a pajama shirt. If it's small, you can put it on one of your stuffies. You can give it to a friend, give it to a parent. Yeah, I hope it fits you. So that is everything we need. We need warm water. So we're gonna need to fill our bowl with warm water, and we're gonna need to make our tie-dye with warm water. So make sure you have access to a sink that has warm water, okay? So I'm gonna go and get my salad bowl. You should go and get your bowl or salad bowl, something that this t-shirt will fit in, or the sink, and I'm gonna show you what to do. All right, so I have my big bowl of warm water here, and before I add my soda ash into it, I'm just gonna take my 2 cups and scoop some out into each one of these. It's about a little more than half full. It can be full. We're not really doing crazy measurements here. The more water you have, the lighter your tie-dye color will be. The less water you have, the darker it will be. So if you like a light color, add lots of water. If you like it darker, add less water, but make sure you fill it at least halfway so you have enough to cover your shirt. Okay, so get your bowl of warm water here. Now I'm gonna open up my bag of soda ash, and I'm just gonna pour it in. And that's it. And then I'm gonna use one of my droppers, or you can use a spoon or whatever, and we're just gonna stir it in for a minute. Okay, so go ahead, press pause, get your big bowl of water, put some warm water in your 2 cups as well, and then add your soda ash and stir. I hope that's not too many steps. Press play when you're ready for the next step. All right, my water is all ready. I'm gonna move it over to the side. Move my cups over to the side, and now it's time to tie my t-shirt, okay? So what you're gonna do is you're gonna open up your shirt, you're gonna lay it down on the table in front of you, just like that, okay? Go ahead, press pause, get your t-shirt, lay it out in front of you, and press play when you're ready to fold it. Okay, so here we are, we're ready to fold it. We are going to be doing a spiral design today. It's one of my favorites, so this is how you do it. You're gonna find a spot in the middle, okay? Mine is like right here. It doesn't have to be perfect. You could also do it on the sides if you wanted. I'm gonna show you how to do it in the middle. You're gonna take a pinch of your t-shirt, about like at least an inch you're gonna grab. An inch is about this long. So you don't wanna grab just like a tiny little piece. You wanna grab a pretty big chunk of the middle and pinch it. Okay, and then the next thing we're gonna do, I hope it's not too challenging. Let's move our extra water. We are gonna twist it like spaghetti on a fork. Just keep twisting it. Make sure you're not lifting it up as you're twisting it, keeping it flat on the table and twisting it. And once it gets to kind of this shape, it should look kind of like a cinnamon roll. We're gonna twist it and pull the sides around like this. All right, and then once you turn it around and you pick it up, it should look kind of like a cinnamon roll kind of shape. All right, So go ahead, press pause, and make yours into a cinnamon roll shape. Once it's in a cinnamon roll shape, you are going to take your elastics. I packed 3. You really only need 2, but I wanted to pack 3 just in case one broke. You're just gonna open it up and slide it onto your shirt. If your shirt starts coming apart at this moment, just fold it back up, try again. This isn't the easiest thing in the world. It takes a bit of practice. Sometimes the shirt comes apart. Even me, I've done this many times. Sometimes my shirt comes apart and I have to refold it up again and do it again, which is totally fine. So I'm gonna put this the other way, so I'm creating like an XT shape, like this. Okay, if there's pieces hanging out or whatever, you can just tuck them under the elastic. It does not have to be perfect. As long as it's kind of in a spiral thing, you're gonna see it's gonna turn out really cool. Okay, so go ahead, press pause, swirl up your shirt, and add your elastics, and press play when you're ready for the next step. And don't forget, a little reminder, if it's not working out the way you're folding it, it's just not working, just tie it up any way you like. That's why tie-dye is awesome. You can really tie it up anyhow and it will be awesome. So do your best work, and whatever you come out with, you come out with, all right? Hopefully it looks something like this, but maybe not. Okay, press play when you're ready for the next step. Okay, now that my shirt's all tied up, I am gonna take my water back, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drop my shirt into the water. I'm gonna push it all the way down to the bottom. Hopefully it's not too hot. Make sure your water's not too hot. Mine's actually really hot, but I'm pretty good at handling hot things, so you're just gonna leave that in there, let it soak for a minute, move this over to the side, okay? And you're gonna get your 2 cups of water, which are hopefully still warm. If they're not, add a little more hot water to it. But have these ready, we're gonna mix our tie-dye, okay? So go ahead, press pause, put your shirt in your bowl, and get these ready, and we'll do the next step. Okay, this next step is really simple. We're gonna mix our tie-dye colors. You're gonna start by opening one of the bags. They kind of don't really look like the color they are while they're in powder form. They're so dark, you can't really tell. You're just gonna pour the entire amount of powder into each cup. So this is my black one. And the purple's probably gonna be so dark that it also looks black, but let's see. Purple in there. Beautiful. Now that I've added my powders, I can get rid of these bags. And I need my 2 droppers. I'm gonna put them in, and I'm gonna use it to slowly stir. So just a reminder, this is tie-dye. It does stain your clothes, so before you get started, if you wanna make sure that you don't get tie-dye all over your clothes, make sure you go and put on a smock or a change of clothes. You're gonna just stir them both until it's completely dissolved. They kind of look like the same color, but you can see that this one's purple up close. And this one's black. And sometimes tie-dye stains your hands, so you can put on some gloves if you want, but I don't mind if it stains my hands. It only lasts like a day anyways. Okay, so I have my black, I have my purple ready to go. My shirt is soaking. Now I just need a tray or a plate or something to put my tie-dye shirt on. Okay, so go find like any big plate, anything that your shirt that you just folded can fit on, because that's what we're gonna dye our shirt on. Even a big piece of tin foil would work, a piece of plastic, a garbage bag, whatever you have, okay? So go ahead, get that, and then press play when you're ready to start. Here is the tray that I use. We have them in the studio. We do tie-dye all the time. So that's what I'm gonna use. And then I also have this like cookie cooling thing. You know when you bake cookies, then it goes on like a cooling rack? I have that I'm gonna use on top of mine. If you don't have one of these, you don't need it. You can put something under it, or you can just put it in the tray or put it on the bag, whatever you have. We gotta just work with what we got around here. So I'm gonna use this just because the color that drips off will go in the bottom, but if you don't have one, don't worry. All right, so let's take our shirt out. And this part, let's move it closer to make sure everyone can see. There we go. We are just gonna squeeze out all the color. And I kind of had paint on my hands. If you get anything on your shirt, it's not a big deal. We're just gonna dye over top of it anyways. I'm gonna squeeze it as much as I can. The more water I get out, the better. The darker the colors will be. So if you're having a hard time with this, get a big kid or maybe a parent or a grandparent to help you squeeze as much water out as possible. Okay, so here's mine. It's got 4 sections, 1, 2, 3, 4. I am ready to dye my t-shirt. I'm gonna put it on my tray like this, get my water out of my way. And now I'm just gonna enjoy adding my tie-dye on top. So to use these, you squeeze the bubble like this, place it in the liquid, let go, and then when you let go, it gets sucked up into this straw-like thing. And then you bring it onto your shirt, and when you squeeze the bubble, it comes out. Okay, so I'm gonna do black on this side, black on this side, and then I'm gonna do a purple and a purple. You can do it however you want. You can decorate this however you want, put the dye wherever you want. But one thing I wanna note is you should put the dye in between the cracks. Okay, see how it kind of looks like a cinnamon roll? Put it in between the rolls, almost like you're injecting it with color, because there is so much white on the inside that you can't even see because it's all folded up. So make sure you add lots of color on here and make sure you're doing both sides. Okay, and if some of the colors mix together, it's just gonna look really cool. All right, so go ahead, relax, enjoy painting your shirt, press pause, wring it out, put it on a tray, and just take your time with this. There's no rush, you don't need to pour it on. Just take your time enjoying tie-dyeing a t-shirt. All right, press play when you're ready and we can check out how it turns out. Okay, here is my t-shirt. It is fully covered on both sides. Now we have to wait. So you should wait at least 8 hours. Just keep it on your counter, let it sit. You can put it in a bag if you want, but you need to wait at least 8 hours, okay, for the dye to soak in. And then we're gonna rinse it out and open it up, okay? So stay tuned. All right, now that we've waited 8 hours, we can now rinse and open our shirt. So you're gonna wanna take your shirt and go to your sink with the elastics on, rinse it under cold water until it runs mostly clear, okay? And when that's done, press play when you're ready to open it up. Mine's fully rinsed, it's running clear. Now it's time to take off the elastics and open it up. You can cut them if you want, or you can just pull them off. All right, are you ready for the big reveal? 3, 2, 1. Oh my goodness! Look how amazing that looks, guys. You can see the spiral shape going around. Oh my gosh, I love it. Good job, everybody. I know it's hard to wait for tie-dye, but you did it and it looks awesome. I hope you wear your shirt with pride and great job. I'll see you next time. Bye.